Okay, race fans, let's talk about a big Friday afternoon here at Delaware Park. Handle over 1.4 million. That was better than yesterday, and we only had 7 races today. We were off the turf on Friday. The main track was perfect and fast. Let's get right to the action. Race 1 kicks off the popular early pick 5. They bet over 56,000 into the early pick 5 on Friday. It starts with race 1. We're going 5.5 furlongs here. Maiden claiming 45,000 down to 35,000. 6-horse field here in race 1. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, Josh Brown, with the call of the Friday opener.
Away and running to a delightful start. Good speed, 2 from the inside for our best song today. The yellow cap of Sensimilla deep on the track. Here's the rail speed of Buck and Right, and Tailored for Joy is right there too. Vamanos Chicas is now in that 5th place position, and Rama Bama Lama has a hot pace to chase at this 5.5 furlong distance today. So our best song leads the charge around the far turn, and it's a comfortable one too. Buck and Right continues to ride that rail a joint second. Tailored for Joy in the house colors is right there in a position to challenge. Sensimilla coming with a potent run on the far outside. Rama Bama Lama's picked off one, and that's Vamanos Chicas. Still a few chances as that quarter pole looms. Our best song continues to lead as the second choice as they come to the top of the stretch. Our best song kicks away and now opens up by 2. Up the inside, Buck and Right has no more to give. Tailored for Joy is trying to bridge that gap, and here comes Tailored for Joy after Our Best Song. Our Best Song still holding on at 3-1. Tailored for Joy is getting closer, but so is the finish. Our Best Song did enough to win. A half-length winner over Tailored for Joy, Sensimilla, and Buck and Right.
Our best song was 9-5 morning line, was the Delaware Park Horse That Loves You on the Twitter X feed earlier this morning. Somehow goes off at 3-1 and breaks her maiden on Friday for trainer Mac Robertson. First win of the meet for the Robertson barn. Nice ride there, Julio Hernandez. He's our second leading rider now. Julio with 23 wins on the meet. The 3-year-old daughter of Liam Zmap. Our best song breaks her maiden and pays $8.80 in race 1. Race 2 would kick off the early pick 4. We're going 5.5 furlongs in the second race. 5,000 starter allowance, optional claiming 8,000 for filly mares. Let's see the action here from race 2.
Away and running. Great speed today from R. Avery Lynn and Rita Book. They're 1-2 exiting the barrier, and Compass Fire came away a handy third. Smooth Justice is a hustled away 4th and soon will grab 3rd. Divine Romance is under the gun, and Turbo Millie's last of all. So R. Avery Lynn, the leader past the 4, and shows the way by only half a length. Rita Book takes the fight to her around the far turn, and Compass Fire repelled the challenge of Smooth Justice, who silently drops away. Divine Romance is a struggling 5th at the moment, but now hits her best ride, and Turbo Millie's last of all. Here's the quarter pole. R. Avery Lynn continues to do battle with Rita Book, and right behind them is Compass Fire, and Divine Romance is picked off 4th. Acres of space with the pink cap of Compass Fire as they turn for home, and Compass Fire now has a glorious trip up the inside. Compass Fire now passes them all. Rita Book battles on, and R. Avery Lynn went too fast, too early, in Divine Romance closing into the top 4. Compass Fire at 9-2 has won it by a measured length over Rita Book, R. Avery Lynn, and Divine Romance.
The 5-year-old mare Compass Fire pulls off the upset at 9-2, gets her 5th lifetime win, now over $100,000 in career earnings for the 5-year-old mare by Midshipman. She wins for owner and trainer Christopher Seal. The Seal barn off to a good start this meet. Gabe Maldonado, the winning ride, $11.80 the win price on Compass Fire in race 2. Race 3 would start the middle pick 5. Race 3 would start the late pick 5 on the 7-race program on Friday. We're off the turf. We're going 5 furlongs on the main track. Maiden claiming 20,000 for 3-year-olds and upward here in race 3. Let's check out the action, see what happens.
Away and running very slow in the stride was Che Pin 11. Good speed today for Star of Abraham. Looking like Lucky's tap for speed, and Minister benefits from that rail draw. And deep on the course is D Hopper. So Grand came away in fifth. Che Pin 11's in front of two. A Morgatano. First one in and the second last one away, and So Handsome trails. They blaze the far turn, and Star of Abraham's in hand with 3 furlongs to go. Leads by a half length at best over Looking Like Lucky. And Minister continues to eyeball the top two. A distant fourth is D Hopper, and riding that rail is Che Pin 11. Here's the 3/16 pole, and Star of Abraham hugs that corner like a train on tracks and shoots away by 1. But Minister is taking giant strides at this long-time leader. Star of Abraham holding on by a neck. Minister is getting closer in a great big way at 4-5. Minister collars Star of Abraham in the concluding stages, and Minister has won it. Star of Abraham second, Looking Like Lucky third, and Che Pin 11 was fourth.
Minister goes off 4-5 and breaks his maiden today for the Atkinson family, and trainer Anthony Pecoraro. Martin Shawan aboard for his 20th win of the meet. Minister, a 3-year-old son of Super 99, breaks his maiden and pays $3.80 to win race 3. Race 4 would kick off the late pick 4 on Friday. We're going 6 furlongs in the fourth. 16,000 starter allowance for affiliate mares 3 and up. Let's see what happens here in race 4.
Away and running. Good speed from Missy's Map today. Right next door to that one is Warrior's Jewel, and there's the favorite Bolo de Crema in the red cap flashing some good early speed as well. Wild Girls on hold in fourth. That teammate is Born Charmer, who scampers up the inside. Amorica has one beaten, and Fabia's last of all. So Missy's Map showing the way, and Missy's Map leads by a flared gray nostril, while Bola de Crema takes the fight to her. And deep on the track, Warrior's Jewel is now watching this all unfold and committed to a 3-wide kick. And here comes Warrior's Jewel deep on the track. And behind a wall of speed, Born Charmer rides that rail, as here's the 5/16 pole. Bola de Crema 1-2 is in deep water right now, and Warrior's Jewel comes calling for the lead. Missy's Map takes the fight to Bola de Crema, and from the backfield trying to close in is Wild Girl as heads turn for home. Warrior's Jewel now kicks away to a decisive lead. A good battle for second as the favorite Bola de Crema is no better than fifth. Fabia moves into second. Born Charmer's up the fence, and Wild Girl for a minor award, but it's over up top. 9-1's the number on Warrior's Jewel to beat Fabia, Born Charmer, and Wild Girl.
Well, 9-1 upset here in race 4 as the favorite didn't have it, but the 6 Warriors Reward pays $20.60 to win her second career race. Bruce Kravitz, the winning trainer of this 4-year-old daughter of Warriors Reward. Yabio Ramos, the winning rider. $20.60 to win price there on Warriors Jewel in race 4. Race 5 would scratch down to a 3-horse field. We're off the turf, going a mile 16th on the main track. Maiden special weight here. We would only have the 5, 7, and the 10 to square off here in the 5th. Let's see what happens in race 5.
Away and running. Military Road pinged the best today. Mr. Fantastico trying to get a little bit closer to the speed as the closer sits close in tow with Military Road, and that leaves Work Hard about 3 lengths down with 7.5 furlongs to go. So Military Road and all that back class hugs that corner sweetly and shows the way 3/4 of a length. Mr. Fantastico, only the second start over the dirt, rates along in second, and in a paceless affair, Work Hard, the 17-time maiden with 6 seconds and 4/3 is right there too. Only a length and a quarter covers the lot. So Military Road checking all the boxes so far, shows the way by a long neck. Mr. Fantastico is right there trying to creep closer in a race that sees no pace whatsoever. And now in third, it's Work Hard, who still has about 2 lengths to make up. as they go down to the 4 furlong peg. So it's Military Road, an 8-time maiden with 5 seconds and 3/3, holding on by just the neck, but the jockey hasn't moved an inch. Mr. Fantastico is right there, making this one work a little bit harder in second, and Work Hard is now 4 lengths adrift with 3 furlongs to go. Military Road, the jockey gets after the horse and shows the way by a neck. Mr. Fantastico is making this one work a little harder, as now Military Road slowly slips away from Mr. Fantastico, and Work Hard hits that best stride as they turn for home. Military Road had to work hard but has the lead nevertheless. Moving into second is Work Hard for the moment, and Mr. Fantastico tries to hold off that rival, but inside the concluding stages here, 1 to 9 was a better rate than you'd get at a bank. Military Road, a nice looking win with that Saratoga and Belmont back class. Work Hard was second. Mr. Fantastico was third.
Military Road's well bred. He's by Quality Road out of an AP Indy mare. He'd made over 100,000 as a maiden from 8 starts. He had 5 seconds and 3/3, but he put it all together today and broke his maiden at 1 to 9 for Cold Press Racing and trainer Miguel Clement. The Miguel Clement barn doing well shipping down here. Jamie Rodriguez picked up the winning ride there on Military Road, who paid $2.20. So that's not a big payout, but the early pick 5, you had a $3 horse and a $2 horse in the sequence for the early pick 5, and the early pick 5 still returned $503.10, so not a bad payout there on the early pick 5 as Military Road breaks his maiden at 1 to 9 on Friday. Race 6, a nice 32,000 starter allowance, going 6 furlongs for 3-year-olds and up here and upwards. Spike Zone, an 11-time winner last year, would be the heavy favorite in here. Spike Zone had been the beaten favorite though his last 4 starts. He's 1 to 2 here in race 6 for Top Connections. Let's see what happens here in race 6.
Away and running, slow to go was Lata and Shake 'em Loose. Good speed for Spike Zone today, has an uncontested lead. Karen's Notion, the long shot, came away in second, and On the Mark is right there too, on the prowl. And On the Mark making a bold middle move in between rivals. Second to last is Lata, and Shake 'em Loose also had a lackluster start. There's about 4 furlongs to go, and Spike Zone shows the way. The favorite makes play and shows the way by 3/4 of a length. On the Mark's going to test this rival into the far turn run, and under a heavy drive is Lata. Shake 'em Loose is looping up on the far outside, and Karen's Notion stays at that rail. Midpoint around the one and only turn. Spike Zone has it all its own way today and shows the way by 2 comfortable lengths. On the Mark's trying to hold on to second. Karen's Notion's running a big race today, and Spike Zone's the one to beat as they turn for home. 1 to 2's the number on Spike Zone, has built up a 3-length lead. Karen's Notion running those outside pace advantage into second. On the Mark stays at the rail, but it's over if you back the favorite. Spike Zone is nicely clear, and Spike Zone's the winner. Longest shot on the board, Karen's Notion was second, On the Mark was third, and Shake 'em Loose was fourth.
The 6-year-old Spike Zone by Speidster for trainer Jamie Ness. He won 11 of 14 starts last year. He gets his second win this year. He's won 16 races overall now. Now about $600,000 in career earnings for Spike Zone. He loves it here at Delaware Park. He's won here at Delaware 6 times. He gives Jamie Ness his 33rd win of the meet. Jamie Rodriguez picks up his second win of the day. Spike Zone, a $3 winner there in race 6. Let's turn the page here. Race 7 would be the finale of the day on Friday. Off the turf, we're going a mile 16th on the main track. Nice first level allowance condition here for 3-year-olds and upward. Grand Motion would have 2 in here, but Jamie Ness had the heavy favorite with the 7 JD Factor at 1 to 5. Let's see what happens here in race 7.
Away and running. Tardy start for the 6, Steady John. JD Factor breaks right on cue. Card Trick is right there yielding the lead to the heavy favorite. And Round Top scrapes the paint in the joint 3rd place position. California Sobers 1 path off the rails. Steady John has picked off 1. And the long shot Praline's Cat is last of all as they emerge out of the tree-lined shadows of the first turn. And JD Factor, with all that overwhelming public support in the lucky last, leads by 2. go. Card Trick is on hold in second, and now on the outside, the first one to make the move is California Sober, but is in the 3 path, leaving the first turn behind. Round Trip's a ground saving fourth. Towards the outside is Steady John, and nothing yet from Praline's Cat. They're 5 furlongs out in the last of the day, and JD Factor continues to make play. Shows the way by 3 effortless lengths. Card Trick is still on hold in that second place position, and California Sober gets a couple of niggles from the reins that stay closer in third. Steady John's picked off one, which is Round Top, who's a backpedaling fifth, and nothing today from Praline's Cat. Here's the first move from Card Trick on the outside, but JD Factor's trying to play coy with the opposition and leads by 1 and finds a second win. Card Trick loomed and flattened out. California Sober's in third, and a distant fourth is Steady John as they turn for home. JD Factor has a sizable lead at the top of the stretch, and it looks like a winning break too. Leads by 4. Card Trick is all in with 3/16 to go. California Sober battles for third, and up the inside it's Steady John, who switched off the rail, but JD Factor at 1-5 lived up to the hype. JD Factor just trounced the last race competition. Card Trick second, California Sober third, and Steady John was fourth.
JD Factor makes it a 2-win day for the Jamie Ness barn. Ness now with 34 wins on the meet. 3-win day for jockey Jamie Rodriguez. He now has 31 wins on the meet. JD Factor has now won 3 in a row. Nice 4-year-old by the Factor. Now a 5-time winner with earnings around $225,000. So JD Factor went off at 1-5, paid $2.60 to win race 7. Late pick 5 was pretty chalky, only paid $34.75. So good day for Jamie Rodriguez and Jamie Ness as JD Factor wins race 7. Let's get a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about my price play and best bet for Saturday, July 12th, right here at Delaware Park. Okay, here's my best bet and price play for Saturday, July 12th at Delaware Park. My best bet's going to come in race 7. That's a $5,000 starter allowance, optional claiming $8,000 for 3-year-olds and upward, going 5.5 furlongs on the main track. And I'm going to single there on the 6. He's in charge. The 7-year-old son of Candy Rides looking for his 6th win in a row. He's won 5 in a row for Jamie Ness. Martin Shawan will ride. He's in charge on Saturday. 6-5 morning line. He's in charge. Number 6 in race 7, my best bet of the day. My price play is a little better odds. In race 3, my price play of the day is going to be the 1 Judas Cross at 10-1, who runs first off the claim for trainer Ronaldo Richard. Sarah Hess will ride. This horse stretching out to a route of ground for the first time on the main track. We'll see if he can carry that early speed around 2 turns. I'll take a shot with the 1 Judas Cross. The barn's doing well. Ronaldo Richards hitting at 25% for the meet. So I'll take a shot with this long shot. 10-1 on the 1 Judas Cross. My price play of the day in race 3. Thanks again to all our fans, horsemen, and bettors for supporting us on Friday. Have a great night. Hopefully we'll have enough sun where we can be on the turf tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It'll be a game time decision tomorrow. Best of luck tonight, and we hope to see you at Delaware Park on Saturday.